Okie dokie. Let's try that again. Now that we're actually here. Huzzah. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome. Apparently I just needed to restart my computer. It had a big angly. But we're here now. Boom. Okie dokie. This time around, I'm going to have some tea. Alright, so I've got I drink Kung Fu tea. It looks like that. That's a Kung Fu tea coin. You probably can't see it that well. This is a Yinman Banjiang Pu'er. Because I needed a little bit of energy today. Not sponsored by China. But I would if I could. Wait 5 seconds. Everybody give it up for tea time. That's 5 seconds. Okay, light up my emotional support tea pet. His name is Kisuke. Try that again. There we go. Okie dokie. Right, so, where we left off, I made it a stupid. We need to go to Aldrune. We need to pick up some stuff. So first double, let's go Divine Intervention. Let's go Imperial Cult Services. Let's go to Larina Marina. No. Who is it? Hi. Hi, Krito. Yep, if you worked out, you'd look this way too. That is true. We are actually looking for an Argonian, I believe, which means we're on the wrong side. Excuse me. Why did you say Red Doran like that? Okay. Let's try that again. That's the guards' quarters. We need the other side. Yep. We need the depot. We need... Yeah, we're going to go back to Aldrune because I need some better weapons. Because these weapons are fantastic, except they're not, really. What's the... Yes! It is. The ending of words is maybe. Reception area, there we go. That's King's Chambers. That's the throne room. Oh, no, I'm still not in the right area. There we go, that's who we're looking for. Effite. Hi there. Yes, I would like transport to Vivardenfell. You may be of service via... We are in Ebonheart. That's not bad. I can work with that. Ebonheart does not have a mage's guild, but that's okay because it does have a boat. And we can boat somewhere that does have a mage's guild. So, we are loaded in cash. We need to make some enchantments for better weapons. Because like I said, these weapons are great, especially this glass fire sword. But the problem I'm having right now is the goblins I'm trying to fight are not... They're immune to fire, basically. Or they're resisting it, rather. So, you can't really do that. We've got the Silver Viper Sword, which is okay. Steel Broadsword of Healing is decent. Claymore of Healing, also decent. Shard Scythe is just, it's not doing a thing. So, we need some soul gems. We need some, just some stuff. Some stuff and some things, honestly. Let's go to Vivek. From here, we can go to... Oh, that's a little dark. Can y'all see okay? Yeah, y'all can see okay. From Vivek, we go to the Silt Strider. From the Silt Strider, we go to First Bell Mora. We're going to go say hi to our old friend. And by old friend, I mean abode. We're going to do a little bit of a Canis Bodhi. So we're going to do all of this crap right here. We're going to try and get rid of it. How much crap can I get rid of? Quite an effective amount. Let me start up some tea here. Shout out to Jesse's Tea House. This is not a Jesse's Tea House tea that I have on me, but, you know. This is very light colored. I'm surprised it's a 4. Look at that. Very light in color. Okie dokie. Let's get rid of some of this doo-doo. Daedric Daikatana, I'm actually going to take that because it's very nice, Shisha-chan. We don't need any of this doo-doo. I might just take, well, I'm gonna see, oh, yeah, naturally. Fair enough. Put that back down. We are actually quite loaded at the moment. Quite weighed down at the moment. Not gonna lie, I'm not really using the Madstone here. And I'm not really using the Thong. It is called the Thong. Let me see that thong. It's right here. The thong of the Zainab. Heartstone. Not really using that. Hoptoad, definitely using that. Ring of Surrounding, Shrug. You can take it or leave it. Ring of the Hortator, Teeth of the Yuurrrrrr, that's really effective. Okay. What else do we got? What else can we do? another soul gem. Eh. You know what? I will take that with me just so I can buy it, or sell it rather, and get a grand soul gem. And you know what? I know where we can get a grand soul gem from too. So let's do that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right.
I'm waiting.
You are waiting. Okay. We're gonna go to the Mages Guild anyway. Yep. 6th house, very cool. But what about the 7th house?
My time is
We're going to
precious,
talk to Adrianar, I think is her name. Galbadir, close enough.
Help you, stranger.
You really can help me, stranger, is the thing, and you just don't want to. And you know what? I respect it. Do you buy that? Yes, you do. Ha! Good, because I don't want it anymore. I have used it enough. We're gonna take a... Ooh. Oh. I see. Damn. Hear me out. Oh man, I really don't want to just sell that, but I also do want to just sell that. What if I do that? And then I do this. How far does that set me back? Quite a considerable amount, but you know what? It's okay. We'll make it back. Like a mosquito, bro, we get it back in blood. I really don't want to sell that Daikatana. Farts. What else do I have there that I could sell? I don't think I have anything else Daedric. How are we doing on monies? 62,000. Yee. Oops. 62,000 monies. What's up with that, Galbadir? Why you gotta do that? What's up with that? Belt of Hearthfire. I don't know who I got that from, so I don't want to just get rid of it. Man. And I could get rid of the Fists of Randagulf, but I also just don't want to. Difficult choices. Okay, here's what we do. How about I don't sell that, I don't sell that, and I don't buy that. Right? And then we do that. Okay, good, good. Let's go back to the house for a moment. Well, as a matter of fact, I just so happen to have one more set, among other things. Yeah, I just so happen to have. Where did I put it? There I put it. Ain't that some shit? That's actually still not enough. Let's go back into here. What else can I get rid of? Not you. You're not worth a damn thing. Onitaria's mace, you're not worth anything. And also, you're kind of cool, so I don't just want to get rid of you. Bonebiter Bowl of Soul Centipool. Father of Soul Matul. Ashcan of the Irish Laku Ashlanders. Don't want to really get rid of that either. Uridan's Quirus. Really don't want to do that. Dang. Ring of Surroundings, 12,000. That will do. That'll do nicely. I don't want to get rid of Mountain Spirit. I'm not gonna lie. I still don't think this is enough. It's not enough. I mean, on average, the Adamantium Claymore rolls better. Oh, I'll just sell the Fiend Battle Axe. Duh. Because I'm barely using it. Yeah, alright, alright. We got an equalizer. We're doing good. Being able to buy this Winged Twilight thing now will save us a little bit of effort later.
I couldn't possibly. Too busy.
You couldn't possibly. Too busy. That's crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Sounds like a you problem. That still brings the cost up to sheesh. Sheesh Louise. Alright, and then Ring of Surroundings. And now you're too broke. So, let's buy something from you. Oh, as a matter of fact, let me not do that. Fiend Battle Axe. There we go. Bottle do. Bottle do nicely. Okay, cool. Boom. Alright, now... Okay, you don't do spell making. You do... You do enchanting, though. What if I just... burden... like 20 to 25? Untouched duration. No. Burden 10 to 10. Duration for a minute. Boom. Soul this one. Weapon that one. Mm-hmm. I see. So what if I do? What if I do? What if I do? If I do 15 seconds? How's that? We can keep that going, actually. £10, 30 seconds. First number is how much the enchantment would cost to cast. The second number is the total enchantment cost that would be placed on this type of item. I don't think I want to use that for that, necessarily speaking. Let's see if we can't do something better. Because, as a matter of fact, I think we can do something better. Hang on. Whoops. Do this. We'll do this. Oh, that was a waste of money. I see. Shield? I can't do constant effect for that. Well, that was an almighty waste of money. Okay. Alright. Cool. You love to see it. And you didn't even bother to stock my, You didn't even bother to stock the Daikatana so I could buy it back from you. Oh, I hate elves. Alright, that's fine. That's okay. That's okay.
Quick, Outlander.
That's okay, and it is okay because we're still balling. So I don't have any ebony blades on me, which is fine. Which is fine. Let's do you with this soul. I need to go to Aldrun. She really can't help me, stranger. That's really difficult. Yep. I've already talked to you, Yuurrrrrr. We need to go to, and I could probably... I was just in the Mage's Guild. I could have just done that, but you know what? It's fine. We need to go to Aldrun. Oh, look at that. The storm's cleared up. We need to go to Aldrun. We need to talk to, I think it's one of the enchanters here. It wouldn't be the Council Club. It wouldn't be you. It definitely wouldn't be Giannis Sarandris. It wouldn't be any of you. So it's gotta be either the Guild of Mages or in here in the Hleran Hall. Except it's neither, because the people who teach it are over here. I remember now. We need some Fortify Strength and Fortify Agility. Hi there.
Find someone else to bother.
You don't teach spells. Find someone else to bother. Hi there. You also don't teach spells. Oh, shut up.
Find someone else to bother.
Find someone else to bother. Why are you... Oh, because, Gotcha. That's okay. Is A-okay. Let's learn Sanctuary. Let's learn... I don't think Nerevar would... I don't think Nerevar would be the kind to use an absorb health spell, so I'm not going to do that. Turn undead. These are all restore spells. Shield. Shield's pretty nice. Although shield has shield's not as good as barrier. Shield only is really good if you have if you're not using armor. Was shimming to the thought of you last night, Nerevar. Ah, well, thank you. Absorb fatigue. That's quite expensive. It's quite expensive you're offering there. Absorb fatigue. I mean, I guess that would mean... Nah. Nerevar doesn't get down like that. Because it would mean, as I keep hitting, let me scoop my chair up. It would mean, as I keep hitting opponents and whatnot, that I would be gaining back fatigue, which means I could swing, indefinitely.
What an unexpected surprise. Please
Ah.
go ahead, Outlander.
Now you're quite a nice person. Civi intervention. Okay, we want fortify wisdom. We want resist blight disease. That's useless at this point. We're going to want fortify health soon, so I'm just gonna get it. Fortify strength. That's the business. Fortify strength and fortify agility. That is what we're looking for. That's just gonna be what makes the difference here. Knobs to be intervention. Man, it's really tempting to just get that. Alright, And I think we do Shalador's Mirror too. Maybe. Yeah, I think we do Shalador's Mirror as well. Okay, cool. Spell making. Alright. Barter. Can I get... Yeah. Please. All of the above. Because we're gonna go to war here. We're gonna need to go to war, as it were. As it were. We need to go to war, as it were. And the standard. Okay, cool. Save here. Alright, now... Sure. Now we go to... let's see if these guys have anything worthwhile. I doubt it.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, you don't. I didn't think so. It's okay, but I didn't think so. Oh, shit. Whoops. Whoopsie poopsie. Whoopsie doodles. Let's go with a little bit more tea. Alright, Beval, you're a clothier, you are an alchemist. Scoot this a little bit closer to me. Man, this must be a raw pu'er tea, because it just has no color at all. But that's okay. That's alright, because it's delicious. Letherberry, you're an enchanter. I don't need your enchanting services, however... Do you have the scroll of piss people off? I will need, at some point, the scroll of piss people off. Was that a... No, that's on doozies. Heh! That's cool. That's a cool spell. I like that. Okay, you do not have the scroll of piss people off. That's okay. Foe burner. Icicle. I have one of those. You have two. Am kind of wishing I spec'd into, or practiced more with, rather, axe, because some of these axes are actually, some of these axes are pretty gas. But...
I am never too busy for a good talk.
Good to know. You do not have what I was looking for. Hleran should have its own... somewhere. Should have its own, armorer. So, let's check that out, and then we make for Mournhold, City of Light, City of Magic. And that is where we shall go. one of these rooms should be, yep, should be a smithy. Hi there. You are not a smithy.
Welcome, friend. I feel as though I should know you.
You should know me. I am the fucking Arch Council. I hope you feel as though you should know me because I am your leader.
It's so good to meet you.
Where's your... Oh, it's on the bottom side. Okay, fair enough. Hi there.
Go ahead.
It's a Vaso Belith. What do you have, ma'am? You don't really have anything of use to me. Dang. You hate to see it. Love some Daedric weapons. Would absolutely love some Daedric weapons. I wonder if I should... How do you feel about Solstein? Okay.
3 blessings.
I wonder if I should bonk a Dwemer Ruin before I go back, and since it's on my mind, I do believe that I should, in fact, bonk a Dwemer Ruin before I go back. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Or at least a Daedric Ruin. What have we got nearby? Kual Cave. Balisra. And Chuleft is pretty close to... Yeah, Chuleft. There's Chuleft and Mizzou left. Dagon Fell is pretty close. There's also the Shurdams. I feel like I've been inside the Shurdams before. I think if I go to Hleran and go south to Shurdams, that's the plan. That's the play. That's the bizzle. Or could go to Ashel Mawia. Cicero's raiding with a party of 1. I'm getting raided for the first time. Yippee! Thank you for that, Cicero. Do appreciate. I saw you actually. You're on my listings on Twitch. I saw that you were yourself streaming Morrowind. So, yippee! Welcome in. Welcome in. We are doing well. Doing well. It's nice to see you. We are putting together some equipment right now so we can better do Tribunal. We're not quite towards the end of the game. This playthrough is going to be one where I kill Vivek and steal Wraithguard and do that whole thing. And in order to kill Vivek, I'm going to kill Almalexia first as like a test. So yeah, that's kind of the idea here. I call it a narrative playthrough because everything, all the quests and things have kind of been predetermined. I kind of put it all together on a text document. And so this is this character is Hleran Mora. I'll show you Hleran Mora. Boop. Huzzah. He's quite dripped out at the moment. Hleran Mora is the Nerevarine if he remembered his previous life. We're pretty high in level at the moment. I've got Longblade maxed out. I wish I was doing working on Tribunal. It's my first playthrough of the game. Oh, I've been playing this game for something on the order of like 10 years. It's actually come to surprise me. I forgot how hard Tribunal is. Because I've got some pretty endgame equipment going on. Well, not endgame, I wouldn't say. I don't have any artifacts on me, but, like, got a glass fire sword. That's not too bad. I got, you know, I've done up to, what's it called? I've done in the main quest up to the, Cave of the Incarnates. So I've got, Kunun Chidola's axe. I've got some other things. I'm pretty jerked out, but, like, I forgot how hard Tribunal really was. So, we're doing a little grocery shopping. Crashing out hard last night from the guys in the sewers. Oh yeah. Do you mean the
watching me. I can tell.
Do you mean the Black Dart Gang or the Dark Brotherhood? Because they actually both do it. Are they the ones that have the enchanted darts? Because, yeah, the Black Dart Gang, they suck. I thought about doing that quest again, but I remember how difficult it is. It's not necessarily as difficult, you just have to have, yeah, okay, that's the Black Dart Gang quest then. That's the one where they murdered her husband or whatever, and you gotta go, like, take the gang down. It's a cool quest, but you have to stock up on, like, their enchantment is, like, poison damage, 5 points of poison damage for, like, 100 seconds, so you just have to have, like, potions to be able to, like, out-heal it, or scrolls or things like that. It is annoying. I'm not even gonna dispute you there. I'm stuck on the goblins, because I forgot that the goblins, their weapons hit like a truck. Like, they're rolling from, like, 10 to 50. And so, like I said, I'm not an easy character, I'm not an early character, rather. I'm also not playing on easy difficulty. I'm not playing on hard, but I'm not playing on easy either. So, yeah. I figured, like, I was going back through and I was like, okay, my glass fire sword's pretty great, but the goblins, they resist fire, okay? Which sucks. All of the rest of these, I keep around, they're okay. I keep them around mostly if this one runs out of charge. But the rest of them, they're, Your level's like 32. Yeah. I can do the goblin quest. It's just, it's tough. It's tough. I'm gonna go see some enchanters and some other things. I'm gonna go see some enchanters and get some loot and get some slightly better weapons. If you do, what I'm going to do right now, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna grab, say, like an ebony longsword, because I've got, I'm spec'd out in longsword. So I'm gonna take an ebony longsword and have it be cast on hit for you running bounce spells with a sorcerer build. That's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I like that a lot. I tend towards warriors, so this is the first. I haven't streamed for very long. This is actually I've been streaming for maybe about a month or so. We're coming to the end on this particular playthrough, which is why I'm, pretty well statted out. She Sheza on my re until I chimmed. Exactly. Brain, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm getting pretty far along. I figured out if you have an enchanted weapon that has a cast on hit, fortify agility, then you basically make a weapon, or even fortify strength, one or the other. We'll go through those respectively. But if you do one with fortify strength, each hit's going to be harder than the next, so you're like constantly critting. And then if you do it with, like say fortify strength, 5 seconds, cast on hit on touch. Yeah, you're basically going to keep increasing the amount of damage you can do. Generally becomes one of my favorite games, even this older than myself. Oh, you're a baby. You're a baby. Yeah, this is definitely top 5 for me. I'll be taking the gameplay of this playthrough and editing it down to... Oh, enchantments and alchemy can break this game easily. Very, very easily. I'm trying not to... because I'm considering this like a narrative playthrough, I'm trying not to use those exploits. And I'm not. I'm still not. I'm still playing within it. I just need better stuff. I need better stuff and better things. But yeah, and if you have a cast on hit fortify agility weapon, well then every time you hit, you're gonna be increasing your dodge factor, right? So like the more you hit, so you get 3 hits in, you're gonna find that enemies that are using I'm not gonna waste this charge on this guy. You're gonna find that enemies that use like melee weapons are just completely unable to hit you. So, and it works really well, especially for you. Well, you're more of a mage build, but if you pair that with, say, like a dagger, something that attacks really, really quickly, you can just, you'll find yourself at like 200 agility easy. Because you just go bing, 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 and like, you know, you'll boost yourself up to 200 in a matter of like seconds. And you'll be able to sustain that throughout the fight, because realistically speaking, oh, that's a different music change. We're gonna pet the scrib. Hi. Sorry, that got like seriously serious there for a second. I hear that's battle music, but I didn't think I was in combat. Combat music rather, not battle music. We're gonna raid this place right fast. Okay, that's battle music. Combat music. What do you got? That's a scamp. Hello. I heard a voice line. There's a player. There's an NPC around here. Go to the Google Morrowind wiki. Go to the unofficial one. Yeah, no, I am not. Like I said, so the thing about Tribunal, right, and Blood Moon 2, if I remember correctly, they are a difficulty increase from the base game, right? So imagine, like, say you're playing the base game, okay, and you scoot the difficulty up to hard. Well, when you're playing any of the, because you're meant to do the expansions after you're done with the main quest, right? So when you start the expansion, you're going from hard to like off-screen difficulty. Like it increases that much more. It's not. Okay, there you are. I knew there was a character around. We're gonna take your soul gem. We're gonna take your willpower ring. Well, not real willpower ring. You don't really have anything. You're just a mage. We are still in combat somewhere. And that's okay. I'm gonna try and find an entrance to this place. I'm gonna hope to find some. Really, I'd like to see Daedric weapons. They have the highest enchantment. But I'd be happy with ebony. Yeah, I'd be happy with ebony. I'd be really happy with some soul gems. Planning on playing Daggerfall on stream after I finish Morrowind. Gonna try and beat it like I've done with Morrowind. Use no online guides. I respect that. I respect that a lot. No, the only reason why I started to talk about the wiki is it has a page about enchantments where it's like a bunch of really effective enchantments that people have come up with. Like, for example, like an alchemy shirt that just buffs the hell out of your alchemy so you can like make potions really easily and such. Does this not have an entrance? Interesting. I don't like this area of the map, so I actually haven't. I usually mess around more with like this area of the map, so despite me playing this game for years and years, I actually haven't explored this particular Daedric Ruin much. I shudder to think it doesn't have an entrance. That's kind of bonkers to me. We're gonna keep looking. And if not, hi there. Hello, Nick Sound. Oh, Morrowind missed me because I'm sprinting around. Because I'm not... There we go. Because I'm not managing my stamina. My fatigue, rather. Ah, there it is. Okay. This calls for some flying boots. But, yeah. No, it's pretty effective. I'd say, you know, if you want to do... I am myself going to be playing multiple runs of Morrowind. The whole idea is... Okay. Oh, no, I thought you were gonna... That's gonna be cast up. No, that's another shield spell. That's probably Sanctuary. That's shield. All those spells, and what good did it do you? I think that was Sanctuary, Shield, and, I think he did Sanctuary, Shield, and Reflect, but I'm out of charge for my weapon, so I don't care about his Reflect. This is the Shrine to Molag Bal. Or this is a Shrine to Molag Bal. Oh, hi there. There we go. Alright. You don't really have anything worthwhile either. Steel Claymore. That emerald's probably cursed. Hi there. No, don't do that. Oh, you actually hit me with that. Good on you. That's Fire Shield. Come on, get over here. That's probably Reflect. Sorry, I get distracted very easily. ADHD like a mofo. Key. See what I mean? See what I mean? I'm going to be playing multiple runs of Morrowind because I'd like to go through multiple quest lines with multiple themes. So this one right now is a very basic one. It's kind of one I've already done like on my own. And it's just thematic Nerevar. Like, that's why we're running Axe, we're running medium armor, we're running a little bit of heavy armor, running long blade. Because I'm basically running this as though halfway through the main quest, the player character remembers his previous life. Which is also why we're killing Almalexia and Vivek. If you know, you know. What else was I gonna say? The next one that I'm going to do, in fact, the next couple that I'm going to do are going to be kind of cuckoo. And the thing is, I'm picking out specific quests. Like for this, for example, because canon, Nerevar is like the saint of House Hleran, despite being House Indoril. He's the saint of House Hleran, so I've done all the Hleran quests. I've done all the Fighters Guild quests. Like that's, I mean, you can see that here. I am Archmaster of House Hleran. I'm Master of Fighters Guild. I did the Nerevarine Ashlanders quests, but then none of the Hortator quests. I actually did the path where you go 50 reputation and level 20 allows you to skip doing the Hortator quests. So I didn't have to do Hlaalu or Telvanni at all, and I feel like Nerevar wouldn't do Hlaalu or Telvanni at all, because I feel like he just doesn't, like, despite uniting them, I feel like he doesn't buzz with them like that. So I took that, which was really roundabout, let me tell you. But I took kind of that path. If you go on YouTube, you look for my channel name there. You can find all the VODs of like how there's like easily 45 hours worth of just VODs of how I got here and how I got there, basically. So you can kind of run back and check all that out. You're going to like this one. The next playthrough that I do, right, I've got about 6 playthroughs so far set up of just Morrowind. The next playthrough I'm going to do is going to be doing the Morag Tong questline and completely ignoring the Morag Tong questline, all 7 of the Daedra, the 3 Anticipations and the 4 House of Troubles, and then killing every single essential NPC. That's going to be like, and then still completing the game by like, you know, Sunder and Keening and Smash the Heart and blah, 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 blah. Still doing it that way. I've done some research to see if that's actually possible, and it seems as though if you stack enough constant heal effects through enchantments, then you just don't need Wraithguard, like, at all. And so, like, that's kind of what I'm going with there. So that's going to be the next playthrough after this one. And it's going to be really fun, because immediately I'm just going to stab Caius Casares. It's going to be a very chaotic run. Just put all my VODs into my editing software. It took me like 54 hours to get to the point of beating Dagoth. Yeah, let me save. As you can see here, I've got 42 hours in, and some of that's lollygagging. Some of it wasn't necessary. Some of it was just me, like, messing around, but at the same time, like, you know, I've put work in. We're level 23. And I could probably walk up and, I mean, this is right. So I did the main quest up to the point where you meet Vivek, and he gives you the Wraithguard, and I'm like, nah, dude, I don't want Wraithguard, you know. And so I've done all that. I'm beaten. Says who? And refused Wraithguard, and from that point I've started Tribunal. So like I said, I'm pretty close to the end of the game, but once again, for those really, I want True Flame. I want True Flame and I want Hope's Fire before actually, oh, that's a Bone Walker. Alright, we're gonna need to take care of you quite fast, like, because that's a Bone Walker and I don't want to mess with that. Icicle! Oh, finish. No. No. Stop. Okay. How bad did we do? Not too bad. Let's do... Where do I have? I have a few of these. You've gotten along the point in the game where you learn to fear greater Bone Walkers. They're not great. Some of the other viewers that have been watching this playthrough. Ooh, Daedric Warax. That's quite nice. That's the kind of thing we're looking for. Although, I still need to restore more strength. There we go. Although, I'm not going to be able to take all this with me. Sort of. Okay. Let me do a little bit more of an explore, and then we'll come back and loot the rest of him. Because I do have a response to Barrow's speech. Ah, increased my destruction. Giddy heights of 16. 35. I am the tower. I usually run, in most of the playthroughs I do spear, so yeah, I usually do the same, but especially if they're a, oh, I've already done that. If it's a summon, and you're having to deal with the summoner, like, you kind of just get what you get. You know, if you take care of the summoner, I have enough of Akasha's Lock Splitter. Yeah, I have enough of that. Yeah, that's the bizzle. Amulet Spell Absorption. Cool. Exquisite Ring, sure. Ruby, sure. Yeah, we'll just take all this stuff. What else we got? First Barrier, Shrug. Store health, 10 points. What? Life Ring? Oh, do you beat out my health rings? Not really. I'll just take you for emergencies. Are there any enemies nearby? Negative. Cool. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to finish exploring this area. In case we lead the Bone Walker away, run back to the summoner, we usually have enough time to take care of them. Yeah, they're not... That is one nice thing. They're not fast. But if you're in a... Like this, for example, is not a crowded area, not a tight area necessarily speaking, but there's only so many places I could have run to. And plus, I came prepared. I have, like... I keep, restore strength potions on me, like, in the event of that. 40. Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to take all. Well, I don't have to take all. But I will. Boop. Okay. And then what we're gonna do was Is there anything worthwhile? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. We're definitely over full. Yeah, I don't think there's anything worthwhile back up. We're not going to be able to check it much. Okay. Divine Intervention. This takes me to Nesis. Nesis. Let's go to... Well, let's do this. Mighty Blows. Almost. Almost. If I could do a Fortify Strength, that would get me the rest of the way. Restore Strength. Well, I got that. Anyway, it's getting late. Got work in the morning. Thank you. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for popping in, and thank you for rating. I haven't set up custom rating sounds yet, so... but I will. And I'll make sure to raid you if I'm ending when you're starting, and so on and so forth. And have a good night. Amulet Mighty Blow has given us 18 points of strength. That's pretty good, but not enough. Let's do the Fighter's Ring? That got us moving. Okay, cool. Right. Very quickly Silt Strider, I think. What's our plan here? Silt Strider to... we need to get to Vivek to get to Ebonheart. Nesis, you don't have a boat? You don't have a boat. We need to get to Vivek, though. We need to get to Vivek to get to Ebonheart. To get back to the place with the stuff and the things. And then I should be able to pawn all of this off. That's the general idea. Okay, I'll go Satanine.
Why walk when you can ride?
Why walk when you can ride? Satanine's well, that was useless. Now we're over encumbered again. Come on, Amulet Mighty Blow. Oh, you're so close. We need to roll a... What do we need to roll? That's a 15. We need to roll a... Not that. Come on. One more time. 15 again. $18. And then... Fighter Ring. Boom. We're going to have to do all this again when I get back to Vivek.
Why walk when you can ride?
Which is okay, because we're almost there. Still over encumbered. Almost. Come on. There we go. 19 will do it. Where's the boat? Boat is on that side. Oh, that was very cool. Right, Ebonheart, and then we gotta do... Oh, alright. That's okay. We can fix that. Cast that. 18. Perfect. Fighter Ring. Boom. And we rush over to... I don't think there's a smithy in here. Yeah, there's not a smithy here. A little bit more tea going. Yeah, alright. Excuse me. Neither do I, if I'm honest with you. Excuse me. Yep. Come on. Time's limited. Gotta keep on moving. Gotta keep trucking. And that's exactly why. Alright, give me a high roll. Not an 8. Not a 10. Not a 5. Not a 14. You son of a whore bag. Alright, come on, Amulet Mighty Blows. 19, that'll do. Alright, we only need to get far enough to talk to Asian Rane. Boom. And now I only need to get to God's Reach. That's not so bad, right? Plaza Brindisi, yeah, that'll do. God's Reach, come on. Come on, Hleran Mora, you got this. You beautiful bastard, you, oh, waha. Nat 20 roll? Yes, please. Alright. God's Reach is on this side. Okay. Do you have enough money? Kinda. You kinda do. But here's the thing. If I go upstairs to Mr. Enchanter Man... Oh, shit. Upstairs. Upstairs. Come on. Up, 2, 3, 4. If I go upstairs to Mr. Enchanter Man, you're Mr. Clutter Man. Hi, Mr. Enchanter Man. Oh, we're so close. You know what? It's not that deep. There you go. Oh, we're still over. There you go. Alright, Mr. Enchanter Man. Albert Nerevar. Nerevar? I do wish you sold the other versions of those, but that's okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy, I think 3 should suffice. 3 of those, and then what we're gonna do, I don't want to sell that. Man, oh man, I don't want to sell that. Maybe I could do Fortify Axe on those. Absolutely beautiful.
This regarding.
What's this regarding? Alright. Yeah, I'm over encumbered now. I don't care. Why would you move away? Thank you. Alright, now then. Man, oh man, I really wish. I really do wish. Juiced off feathering. You know? That actually might be super helpful. Do I not have something like that? I don't know why it didn't occur to me not to use my freaking feather stuff. Yeah, I have 20 points for... Honestly, bro, straight trade. Let's do it. Yeah, straight trade. Straight trade. I want to buy the rest of your soul gems. I'll buy one, I guess. Akash's Lock Splitter. Sure. Oh, that's armor. What are you? Spirit of Enderil. What are you? Are you a shield? I think you're a shield. Heart wall. How does Foe Burner stack up to some of the other stuff that I have? Like, for example, you're two-handed, right? Yeah. How do you stack up to that? You do not. Okay. Gotcha. Noted. Noted. Bound longsword. I just don't think that's worth it. I'm gonna use it, but I just don't think it's worth it. Oh, you're not even that expensive either. There's no point to me buying it. Betty bum bum bum, Betty bum bum bum. Bum Betty 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 bum bum. Alright, how about this? I'm gonna buy all of the rest of your soul gems. How far does that take me down? 500. Okay. I'll take some scrolls. Sure, why not? This is Elder Scrolls after all. Water breathing's probably not a bad buy. And sure, Scroll of Vitality and Charm. Memes. Damn, that didn't make a difference at all. I was hoping. I'll just go down to exactly your... Actually, not even that. Yeah, there we go. The offer is refused. True? Your offer is refused. Crap. Hold on there, Jethro. You know what? Your offer is refused. What in the... Your offer is refused. Now what? What did I do? Offer is refused. Do you mean to say that I'm paying too little? Because I will give you back your soul gems. No, your offer is refused. What? I'll give you back your other soul gems. There. You happy now? Good grief. Alright, anyways. I mean, I'm gonna get them back anyways, so I don't know what you were crashing out about. Like a mosquito, bro, get it back in Blade. Alright, so we're gonna save here. So next thing I'm gonna do is enchant. Well, we'll do this to, yeah. So you. Wing Twilight. Fortify attributes. We're gonna fortify strength. Let me get that a fortify. Let's do 20 points. Duration. Not quite that much. Okay. Self. Yeah. That's what we're looking for. Boom. Fortify strength, 10 points, 15 seconds on self. Cast twin strikes. That's what we're looking for. So this should be able to, yeah, this should be able to, it should be able to make a mess of things. If I've done it correctly. Oh, I didn't name it. Lamau. Well, I mean...
I haven't much time, so be quick about this.
No time like the present. so you have a charge of 300. So you're... Okay. You are only boosting me once for each hit. Yes, you are only boosting me once for each hit. Okay. What kind of damage is this doing? Quite effective. Oh, hi. What else is fighting me? What the fuck? Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Okay. So that's pretty good, but it's not working the way that I wanted it to. Which is why I saved.
Yes, friend.
Yes, friend. Okay. Yeah, because that's just doing a flat. Like, it's not rolling. What I want it to do is roll. Okay. So how about I do it a little bit differently then? We're going to go with the Claymore, of course. We're going to go with that. Let's do Fortify Strength. We're going to make the duration, it's going to be on self. We're going to make the duration 20 seconds should be enough. Okay, that is exceeding the enchantment. So let's bump that down to 10 or 15. Okay, bump it down to 10. Increase this to, so we can get, we can get 28 to 30. But it's not buffing me repeatedly. Okay. Alright, okay. Gotcha. Alright, I didn't think enchantments would work like this, so this is a learning process at the moment. Let's do... Okay. Alright, cool. We're learning. It's a learning process. We're learning.
Need custom armor? I'm the one you want.
I probably should go to the... Probably should go to the mage in town and try and learn a couple more spells. So spells I have are decent, but decency not gonna get us the whole way here. So let's go to the how bizarre. How bizarre. Every time I look around. How bizarre. Every time I look around. Alright, magic shop. Boop. Blessings of the three.
So what do you want?
What do I want? That's a good question. What do I want? I want... That's gonna re-summon. So we don't want that. So let's buy this one. Okay, I thought I bought that one. True. Okay, let's have one weapon. Excuse me. Excuse me. Please. Excuse me. Thank you. Hi there.
Yes.
Hi there. You do not teach spells. Alright, who else teaches spells? Let's go into here. You don't have any.
What's good for the Empire is good for
Katia,
the business
Socia.
citizen.
You don't have anything of particular worth in here, except for your adamantium. True, except you would have to... I would have to replace my Fists of Randigolf, and I don't want to do that, so... Nope. How about... Nah. How about some... Trollbone Helm. Pretty cool. What you got upstairs? Nothing. Alright. Bookseller, I need your strongest books. Okay, gotcha. Alright, now then. Let's go back to the palace, the plaza, rather, Brindisi Daram. I have to use the bathroom. I should, in fact, rest and meditate on what I've learned. But I'm not gonna.
What's this about?
Okay, let's save once again. Alright, so Adamantium Claymore, Wing Twilight Soul. Cast when strikes, we're gonna do 20 points of burden for, let's say, 10 seconds. Followed by shock damage. Oh, shit. Okay, true. You're right. Fatigue loss the effect is the way out of the effect happens, the way disappears. Do I try and do 10 to 50 then? I can do that. Or do I do 10 seconds or I just have it do 1 second? Boom. Boom. Shock damage, 40 to 45 seconds. 40 to 45 points, cross 1 second, on hit, on touch. Bada bing, bada boom, cast when strikes. This should tear things up. As a matter of fact, let me call that 20 points. Let's say like 25 points. Boom. And then fortify attribute. Say agility? Okay, yeah, it's too much. Damn. Well, agility on self? No, it's still too much. Okay. You know what? That's okay, because it doesn't hit that fast anyway. Shock damage, 45 points, 1 second on touch. Boom. There you go. That should be a lot of damage. That should be a lot of damage. I hope it's a lot of damage. And now... Oh, do I just sell this Daedric War X to you? Yeah, I do. Oh, you're not even going to buy it for full price either. You know what, bro? Nah, I'm keeping that for myself. Okie dokie. Right. Man, but if it doesn't seem like a waste to not take advantage of all of the freaking money you have at the moment. You're like, man. Alright, well, here's what's up. I don't need you anymore. Okay, we shall save again. Alright, Stormfielder. Boom. Beautiful. Let's go rip up some orcs, not orcs. Not elves, goblins. There we go. Let's go rip up some goblins. And as a matter of fact, I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta use the men's room. Man, ain't it a crying shame. Ain't it a crying shame that I cannot take advantage of all of the crap you have on right now. God's Reach, area of Morrowind. Morrowind, city of light, city of magic. Alright, here's what's up. I'm gonna save. Boop. Save excessively. And I, myself, the man, the streamer, Okie dokie. And I return and I sip. On some tea. This tea's a little bitter. I wonder if I need to just smack the oh, it's got some color to it now. Look at that. This incense didn't burn all the way. We're gonna fix that. Okay. Right. Fallen now is Babylon the Great. We're gonna wait an hour. Boop. Alright. Now then. Let's do, let's keep on Mighty Blows. Let's keep on Belt of the Armor. We'll keep on the Fighter's Ring. We'll keep on Marara's Ring. Okay. I think we're ready. I don't want to put the horse in front of the trailer here, but... Come on, dang it. There we go. Yeah. How does it feel? How does it feel to get absolutely vaporized? Because to me, it feels pretty damn good. Oh, it's even hitting through their shield. Oh, what a beauty. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, cool. How heavy are you? 5. Yeah, well, of course. We're going to take all of it. Well, maybe not the... Maybe not all of it. Why is my... Strength is at 120. Why is my carrying capacity so low? Oh, because the... Oh, well, obviously, it's because the Daedric War Axe is 72. Duh. Obviously. Why was... It's such a silly thing. Why else would it be? You know, why else would it be? Alright, we're gonna sleep in the sewers. Boom. Alright, we've got no business with homeboys over there just yet. So, I'm not gonna bother them just yet. Okie dokie. Huzzah. West Sewers. What you got? What you got? I hear enemies. Well, I hear combat music. So we need to go to Old Mournhold. We do need to go to Old Mournhold battlefield. So let's go down this way with it. Yep. Y'all ain't shit. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Cannon fodder. Damn, he almost killed me, though. Sure, you're right. Fair enough. Alright. We're okay. We're good. We are holding the line. Things are fine when we hold the line. Oh, that just killed you instantly because I high rolled. Yeah, that's how it feels, right? That's how it feels. That's what happens. That's why you're dead. That's why you have been defeated, and I am glorious this day. Glorious? Victorious this day. Guess what? Your Durzogs? Your Durzogs ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. Alright, they're a little bit more than nothing, but ain't nothing. Bam. Oh, that feels so good. Well, there's a lot going on there. Would any of you like to not do that? No? That's okay. I don't blame you. Yeah. Cast your stupid heal spell. Goofy. Okay. Now we're out of charge on that. Ow. Now we're out of charge on that. Not take off the Drocaris, you goofball. Right. Okay, we're out of charge for that, but that's okay, because I have Icicle. And I can hit you with that instead. Oh, that's so satisfying. Man, oh man, do I feel gratified. It's a good day to not suck at Morrowind. Spark Bolt Ring, no. Okay, here's the real question. How much charge did you get back? 94. That's not great. But it's also not terrible. This is doable now. This is doable. And here's the thing. Here is the thing, right? Where are you at? Come on, I know you're on the corner here somewhere. No? Not this time? Alright. You won't find me complaining. Yep, you won't find me complaining. Fair enough. We're gonna save. I think it's a good time to save. Alright, what you got? What you got? You got enemy music for me. Where are their enemies? Perfect. Here's here's the question. Are you a bruiser? You are. How about Fergie's gem feeder, right? And then what we do is we absolutely beat the crap out of you. That's fine. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, yeah. Alright. How big of a soul has that given me? Pretty big. Not bigger than the Winged Twilight, but it is pretty big. So, that's good. That's good. We're getting there. Beautiful. 2 to 60 points for 10 seconds? 20 feet on touch. That's what it is. On touch. Womp womp. Although, nah, 14. Useless. Absolutely useless. This is okay. I hear you, I do not see you. Oh. Oh, this is that area. Okay, hang on. Let me get... Let me get healed up a little bit. I'll let that marinate. Maybe do. Not those two. Bum 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 bum. Okay, back to full health. We are wielding Icicle. I believe there's a Goblin Bruiser and a Goblin Soldier on the other side of this. So... Oh. Yep, there's a Soldier. Beautiful. Look at that high roll. I actually can't take you. I can take you. You know... Yeah. Ooh, that's super better. I think I need to let this water cool down a little bit. Alright, I'm going to keep on chimming and stemming here. Save one more time. Am I save scumming? Yeah, kinda. There's an argument to be made. But guess what? You gonna die. Either way they die. that's bad. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're good. We're holding. No, Hleran Mora is resolute. We're chilling. Everything is fine. Let's go with a... Let's go with a few of these. Yeah. This tea is not great. I had higher hopes for this. I wonder if this is like a green tea pu'er or something like that. It's just not, it's not epic. Yeah, that's quite... Let that chooch for a minute. Two points, huh? 1 point. It would have just been better to rest until healed. Ah, well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Okay, we do need to go to the residential... Hi there. We do need to go to the... Excuse me. We do need to go to the residential ruin site. Oh. Wow. Holy cow. Yes, please. All of the above. Thank you. Thank you, corpse. Potion slow falling, potion rising force. I don't really need those. Thank you, dead person. Okay, save once again. Hi there. I don't want to fight you with this weapon. I don't really want to fight y'all at all, as a matter of fact. Hang on. Hang on a frosty one. Oh, yeah. That's not gonna end in my favor, I don't believe. Oh, that didn't work. Well, I mean... Do I take regular soul gems? Do it? Nope. Alright, I don't know how to do that then. Sure. Okay, here's the thing. I really need to get around all of y'all so I can attack you. Nope. Cut it out. Stop. Okay. Here's what's up. Here's what we're gonna do, right? I'm gonna take those restore healths. Oh, scheisse. I'm gonna take those restore healths, spam the crap out of them. I'm also gonna take those other restore healths, spam the crap out of them. No. Okay. Couple restore fatigues. Couple more restore healths. This item now does not deal enough damage, but that's okay. Golly, one hit from them kills me. A good roll kills me. Come on. Come on. I'm out of stamina. Okay. That's it. Yes, sir. Boom shakalaka. Really didn't want to use Stormfielder against these dudes, but you kind of got to do what you got to do. Oh, I let that chooch for far too long. The legendary, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Right. Now then. Tears of Amun-She. We are in the residential ruins currently. Alright. This is okay. I'm pretty sure I can handle you. Ow. What's your problem? No. Okay, good. I was hoping you'd fall before your healing effect. I was counting on you falling before your healing effect. Okay. This is new territories. Hi there. You're gonna get a glass fire sorting, I think. Oh shit. No. Okay. Right. That's not doing it. So, icicle. Ow. Come on. Come on. There's one. That's about to be two. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on. Morrowind this meme. Not right now. Holy crap. Alrighty. Holy crapoly. Okay. There are yet more enemies right there. Come on, damn it. There we go. That's a rat. Boop. Instantly killed. Okay. Alright, alright. This is a job for Stormfielder. Stormfielder, if you may. Thank you. And the other one, please. There we go. Okay. We've got about half our charges remaining for the other dudes. Let's go with Icicle, because I know these guys aren't going to be Nords. I know they're not Nords because they specifically call them High Elf Trainers. So, they're probably High Elf Trainers. Let's save. Boom. Never should have come here. Boom. Get bricked. For you specifically, let's do another Feigees. I think I can kill you within 60 seconds. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Alright. That sounds like a Durzog. It was not, in fact, a Durzog, but that's okay. That's a Durzog. And I'd quite like to kill its handler. First. Yeah, that's fine. You can't actually do as much damage as your compatriots can, so I don't care. That's right, War Durzog. I don't care what you think. That's just what it be. Ah, hello there. You, my friend, are going to get a Stormwielder. Boop! Absolutely destroying you. And you're next. Yeah, you give me that ebony longsword. I deserve that. I deserve that. Thank you. And I'm gonna take your ebony war axe. And I'm half tempted to take your Orcish Quirus because it's... Never mind, I'm not going to because it's not better than my stuff. It is quite expensive, though. Yeah. Goofies, you really thought. You really, really thought. And you thought hard, too. But you failed. And that just is what it is. And now I read your books. And now I save the game. Because, like, holy cow. I cannot imagine anything else that Morrowind has to throw at me. Yeah, well. Really? Really? Okay. Alright. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm sorry. I wasn't familiar with your game. You're right. Tower key only gets me to 50. Well, I mean. Surely there's a key around here somewhere. Surely there's a key around here somewhere. Of course I'm serious. Don't call me Shirley. failing to find it. I will just make a mess. Okay. Alright. What's over this way? Nothing. What's over this way? Probably... Okay, well, we have the weapon that we need. Is Beggar's Nose still active? No. But let me cast it again. No keys, huh? No keys, and a Cache's Lock Splitter is not working either. Alright. Okie dokie. I'm gonna pick all this stuff up just to put it down again. Should be a torch in here somewhere too. Yep, torch. I'm like certain there's some kind of lever or something that I'm missing here. 50 feet. 50 feet, that should be enough. Oh, you know what? I think it's on the, I think I know who it's on. I think I know exactly who it's on. Well, that's alright then. Huzzah. Because you know what? We bonked those guys. Hi there. Oh, shoot. Okay, you can kill me in the next hit, so how about I don't let you, right? Like, that would be kind of cool. You know? How about I just keep that from happening? You know? Right, right, good. Okay. Yeah, I heard that. I heard all of that. Here's what's up. I'm gonna cast Beggar's Nose like an absolute chattiest Thaddeus. That is a key. Zero sum these. True. You're right. Hi there. Okay, you're gonna be a problem, actually. Yeah, you're gonna be a problem. Don't kill me before I can actually, like, get my shit off, please. Let's try and let the other one... Yeah. Oh. Shoo. I mean, it's like, it's trash at this point in the game. Oh no, 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 no. Not me. You can't, you're not, yeah. Look at that. You gotta resort to cheap tricks. Ay, ay, ay. You really thought. You really, really thought. And that's the crazy part, is you really thought. It's a trap. Let me see if I can show you. Look, it's a trap. It's a false floor. Right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to heal. Cause, no. We're not gonna play that game. That's not the game that we're playing. Okay, I'm gonna give it another 10 hours. Cool. Now, Stormfielder should be fully charged. We're gonna switch to Icicle. Ah, well, it's fine, because I'm a Dark Elf. So, you know what? Honestly, just for that, where's my figgies? Just for that, bro. I'm sending you to the PP dimension. Nerevar Angie. I would be lying. Finished repairing the floor today. Please pay what you owe. Remember, I can let the goblin loose just as easily as I trapped him. True? Yeah. Antecedents of Dwemer Law. Okay. Wait, what does that say? Gatekeeper's chest. Don't mind if you got skooma. Don't mind if I do. Goblin officer. Man, oh man, it sucks to be you, huh? You are now trapped in the PP dimension because you have pissed me off. I hope you're not afraid of dragons, because there's a big-ass one in there. Okay. This is the other side of that same... Yep, this is the other side of that same hole. Okay, that does mean I have to go down that way. But... until I have to go down that way, I'm not gonna. You can't make me. Okay. Okay, now I have to go down that way. Right. Well, I'm going to go on my own terms, game. You are not gonna do that to me. Because I am on my Tony Stark shit at the moment. Ow. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah. Just die. Oh, okay, okay. I'm about to be the die. There's somebody behind me. Okay. let's use... Whoops. Let's use a quality restore. Nope. Quality restore health. We'll use 1. And that should be enough. Who the fuck is firing spells at me? Come on. Come on. Die, damn it. There we go. Okay. It's a little stressful. I imagine you'll have busted up my armor at this point. Yeah, my armor's pretty busted up. But I mean, righteously so. Yeah, no, see, look, it's dug out from the bottom. It's a false, like, floor. It's a trap. It's a trap! Diary of a Lost Sailor. My crew and I were caught in a fierce storm just outside Ebonheart. We managed to make it to safety, but now we're completely lost without a cargo ship. There isn't much we can do. I will try and find passage for us somewhere. We are unarmed and ill-equipped to defend ourselves. Hopefully someone will take pity on us. You gotta keep it on you, bro. Crew is waiting on the shore for my return. I'm confident I'll find a village inland that will have access to a ship. I'll see smoke off in the distance. Maybe tomorrow will bring a change of luck. Yeah. Hey. Boiled my shoes to make broth. I had heard it would work. It didn't. Now I have no shoes. Well, I'd like to take his bones and do as he said, be buried facing the sea, but unfortunately I cannot take his bones. I will have to take his... Imagine I've already picked up bone meal, and so his bone meal has mixed in with the other bone meal that I already have. No. Okay, cool. I don't really pick up bone meal like that, so bone meal. I'm saying bone meal a lot, bone meal. Yeah. So I actually should be able to deposit some of his remains facing the sea, as he requests. I'm going to save again, because stuff's kind of loco. Kind of loco coco. Alright. Okay. Oh, right, because they're not in the... Yeah, they're not in the Terran Hall. They're in Tears of Amun-Che. That's right. That's right. That's okay. That's okay. That's more time for us to do some stuff. Yeah, we need to go to Tears of Amun-Che. Tears of Amun-Che. You've respawned, I think. Ain't that a damn shame? I'll take that, though. You picked a terrible time to come to life. You know that? Yeah, okay, so if you're here, then there's a Durzog around the corner, too. Yes, please do heal past my 45 damage per hit I'm dealing to you. Christ. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be. You gotta be. Yeah, you gotta be joking. They might kill me here. Non-zero chance I get killed here. Because he did just, like... Again, bro, it's the one-shot nonsense. He did just bonk the hell out of me. Okay. We'll have to ration these. Get. How much is that gonna do? How much is that gonna do? Quality restore health, 0 points. 20 points. Okay. 20 points. It should be across a few seconds. We're gonna pop one more. I have not finished the falling animation yet, which... does scare me slightly. Okay, hang on. Fall back, retreat. Fall back and retreat some more. Now we need to do a little bit of restore fatigue. Boom. Let's switch weapons. Yeah, you can hit me. You can hit me through that. Bloody hells. Okay, right. You're still right on me, bro. What's your problem, man? What's up with that? Okay. Once again, he's chunked me for most of my health. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay, let's do a little bit of flying. Let's do a little bit of flying, create some distance. Okay. Use that for the remainder of its health. I should be able to win this. And then I can just... should be able to win this, and then I can just not give a shit. I can just not care. Okay, Scroll of Vitality. Let's go with... Okay. That didn't do anywhere near as much as I wanted it to. Okay. Come on. Come on. You gotta be joking me. Okay. Well, we fell at the same time. That was really something. Okay. Alright, things are good. Things are good. This is good. We're okay. There should still be a... Durzog. I think that's the last enemy before we get back to the top side here. Oh, maybe not. Ah, okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. I can bonk you with this relatively safely. You gotta be shitting me. Cool. I'm gonna save again. No. Back to Icicle. This has been such a tactical approach and playthrough. It's almost funny. Alright, here's what's up. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, that's just gonna be what it's gonna be, and that's fine. Alright. And that's okay. Switch to the ebony longsword, and don't die. How about we don't die? It would be really cool if we don't die. Okay. Exclusive restore health. I have 1. Let me do a quality restore health. Let that chooch for a minute. Boom. Okay, no, we need to switch. Storm Fielder. There we go. Alright. Alright. We're good. We're good. We get right up to the Tears of Amun-She after fighting a Durzog and a Handler. It's fine. It's not fine suddenly. It's less fine than it was not that long ago. I'm running out of fatigue. We're doing things. Okay. Instead of Amulet of Health, how about Amulet of... Okay. Okay. Alright. Use the last of the restore health potions. Use one of the last of the exclusive fatigue potions. Just keep on backing up. Take care of the Durzog, because he's fast. And the Bruiser is not that bad. Yep. Come on. There we go. Okay, we need to get right up to the Tears of Amun-She and heal and save. We'll do that in this order. And save. Boom. Alright. Here goes. Ruddy hells. Wow, alright then. Hang on. Whoa. Alright there, buddy. Well, there you go. So, let's try that again, right? Let's go with... immediately start flying. Wow. Okay. You know, I don't feel so bad about using this weapon that I'm using. Call it what you want. It is, as far as I'm concerned, absolutely necessary. What did we roll on that? 8 points. Let's do a bit better. 8 points. Let's do a bit better. Okay. And then Fighter's Ring. And then Storm Fielder. And then we save, so I don't have to cast all those again. And then we just start swinging. And we get knocked down. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Man, I don't feel so bad about these exploitations now. Somebody is firing serious spells at me. And it's you. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We saved the exclusive restore health for a reason. Right? What else do we have? All of the other stuff is still applied. Let's do... do a fortify health. How about that? We'll do... fortify endurance. Fortify willpower. Scroll of Hellfire. Followed by Scroll of Red Death, followed by thought I had more stuff. Okay. That is out of charges. That should be okay, though. I think we can... Son of a bitch. I think we can close out the fight. With just those ones. What the... What's hurting me? What in the blue blazes? I'm gonna check these corpses for any healing potions. Okay. There were, in fact, no healing potions. Let's do this. Because y'all are stuck on each other. Next. Okay, Icicle has been used. Glass Fire Sword, Storm Fielder has been used. Okay, let's go with the Glass Fire Sword, and we'll just start swinging. And I'm gonna hope you don't have any... Because you hit like a truck, too. Chin that bloke, Nerevar. Oh, we're trying. You better not kill me. I will be pissed if you're the likes of you kill me. Okay. Yep. Finish your attack. Viper Sword closes this out. Come on. Holy shit. Holy mother. Hang on. Goblin, where's big boy? Goblin, War Chief, you have nothing. I do like getting absolutely zero loot after an encounter like that. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Rest here, turn around, hope they haven't respawned. They haven't respawned. Stormfielder closes this out. If there are indeed not more enemies, of course. There are more enemies. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay, because I can just bonk the shit out of you. You know what? I'm even going to hit it with a beggar's nose. I want to see. I want to see what's coming. Oh, you're a Durzog. Oh, shit, and I hear a captain around the corner. Okay. Alright. That was pretty horror-like, I'm not gonna lie. That was not cool. Okay. Amulet Mighty Blows. Let's get a high roll on... Oh, beautiful. Let's get a high roll on that. Fighter's Ring. Belt of the Armor. What weapon closes this out? I think Icicle closes this out. Should be able to do it. You seem to have Reflect on you. You missed your attack. Goofy. Stupid. Okay. That's fine. We switch to this. Holy crap. We're definitely saving after that. Holy crap. Durgok's Key. Watch as I get attacked by like one random foot soldier. There should be, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Pretty useless. Pretty useless. But I'll take it all the same. Let's do a Beggar's Nose one more time. What we got? Nothing. Oh, not cast it again. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay. Let's go up. Armory. No, you know what? I know exactly what I'm doing. I know precisely what it is. Like, look at this trail of carnage. Am I not him? If you wish to challenge my himness, you're gonna fail. Okay. There is a hymn here, the manner of which has, the likes of which has not been seen before. Clearly, Hleran Mora is him. It took a while, but he's finally him. Okay, right. Trail of carnage. I would love to remember where I put that one war axe. That would be kind of cool. But at the same time, you know what? I don't care. Yeah, legitimately, I don't care. Two-faced rappers show up with 4 shiners, you know? That's the kind of... That's that thing I'm on, you know? That's what we're doing. Okay. How do I want to push forward? As a matter of fact, we're coming up on 3 hours, so I do want to, I will wrap up here soon. Ow. Let me get to, you know what? Nah, we're just gonna, easy. Boom. And then what I do, right? Palace Brindisi? Plaza Brindisi. I keep calling it Palace. Plaza Brindisi, right? Easy peasy. Plaza Brindisi, back to this way. Godreach Sewers. Well, I mean, this is Godreach. I might as well just sell this crap that I have. You offer repair services. 51. I would like to, yeah. 100%. And then, boom. And then the move here, right? No, that's not the move. That's the move. I do wonder, are you going to... No. Okay. Would have been very, very funny if he would have equipped the, like... If he would have equipped the, you know, the words and things. If he would have equipped the shield that damages his personality and I get cheaper prices from him, that would have been funny. I would have found that to be amusing. But that's not what happened. So, no funny. I don't laugh. I cry every TM. Not epic. Okay, Craftsman's Hall. Where they store the craftsman's... What? These goblin souls should be pretty good.
What's this regarding?
Goblin souls, they should be pretty good. Keep up, dude. Here's what we do. Ebony longsword. Goblin officer. Every 2 seconds should be enough. Magnitude of the effect is the weight added when it ends. Let me look up some math right fast. I want to see how burden is calculated exactly. Increases the target's encumbrance by n points for d seconds, okay? It becomes target because of mobile, because it uses let's loot adversary strength, drain strength, damage strength to the maximum encumbrance. Okay, gotcha. Can be assisted with blah 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 blah. Okay, so really I want to be damaging strength as I do that. So instead, like, because most NPCs, right, let's just look up, like, Crazy Bateau for an example. Most NPCs okay, right, so that's not going to work quite the way I want it to, which is okay. That's fine. How far can I push it? Oh, no. Self. Yeah. How far can I push this? Quite far. Quite far. Okay, cool. Okay, that's the straw what broke the camel's back. Fortify attribute strength on self, 100 to 100 for 2 seconds, and that should be enough. Oh, but you're an ebony blade, though. Oh, well, you're not a glass blade, though. You should be okay. Yeah. Boom. And then, right, what we do is we sell the Daedric War Axe, because you're now loaded. And how would you like to buy? That'll do. Beautiful. We now have a weapon of buff 100 points of strength for 2 seconds on self per hit. So basically it's like first hit, nothing. Second hit, all thin. Full thin. And here I was thinking Hleran Mora might actually be one of the weaker characters in this, but like, well, maybe not. Hleran Mora might actually be a little scary. A little spooky dooky. We need to go to the temple. Actually, yes, no, we need to go to the temple. A little spooky dooky cookie. This should be enough to absolutely annihilate Gaynor as well. Like, Gaynor should absolutely just disappear in a couple of strikes.
Oh no. City of light.
Yes.
City of magic.
Alright, Fedra Slayer. Yes, I've killed them and their Altmer trainers, and I live to tell the tale. Yes, all of the above. And I got fat stacks and super packs. Huzzah. Alright. Now what do you want? Okay, Gavis Drin. Okay, cool. Some kinda. Let's go to the. Let's go to the apothec. Yeah, let's go to the infirmary. Honestly. Hi there. Yeah, I'm not selling y'all out. Honestly, I'm not doing that.
Walk in the
What are
light
your latest
and
rumors,
spirits'
though?
names.
You don't have that option. High Chapel. None may enter the High Chapel unless summoned by the goddess Almalexia. You right. You right. My bad. You right, bro. I'm sorry.
The Lord's will be done. See to it.
Whatever. Okay.
It's another perfect day in Morrowind.
This temple is as clean as Almalexia's conscience. So pretty befouled, I would assume, because she did, after all, you know, kill her husband. If anybody forgot.
Yes. What? What do you want?
Are you afraid of me? Why you stutter? I mean, there are reasons to stutter, but why do you stutter? I'm not that spooky. Okay. You're afraid of this face? Silliness. Hi there.
Justice never sleeps.
Yeah. Well, Justice needs to take a nap.
In her name, Sarah.
Alright, what you got for me? Beneath this temple is a large sewer system built around the ruins of Old Mornhold. You smell like you may have spent some time there. Even in the game, I get called stinky. What's up with that? What are your latest rumors? If I liked you better, I might tell you. Well, you know. Okie dokie. So, shrine has been corrupted. Yes, smell like you may spend some time there, but right, shrine has been corrupted. Draws hordes of the undead to it. Shrine of the dead must be cleansed. As I said, holds immense power to speak with the ancestors, harness this power. Lady Almalexia wishes to use this power for the good of Morrowind. They realized ancestor worship falls a bit outside traditional temple doctrine. The lady knows is best, and her will is law. Find the shrine or the sewers to the temple, blah, 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 south to the shrine of the dead. No, certainly not by you. Successful as you'll escort the young priest Orvel Dolny to the shrine, protect him well as experience limited is necessary to complete the ritual. It's protected from the profane, by the profane. Alright. Are you Orvel Dolny? You are Orvel Dolny. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to lock in there, bud. Hey. Text is probably recorded by Aldmer for is written in Aldmeris. Can I buy that from you? Can I buy that from I'd like to buy that from you. Is that I guess that's not a thing I can do. Alright, well, we're gonna get to right at the end of the Kingdom there. What sewers do we need to go to? So, we will need to enter the sewers from the temple basement. How do I get there? Temple basement. Is there access from this side? No, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, temple basement. Well, the high chapel I'm not allowed to get into. So, temple basement, hall of ministry. Yeah, That might be what we need. Hey, wait for me. Oh no, you're actually keeping up quite well. Temple basement. Shrine of the Tribunal. Blech. Gross.
Health and healing are my specialty.
Good. Can I borrow? Oh, faction members. Because you gotta be temple, that's right. Oh, well. Alrighty, well, basement time. Alright, sewers entrance. We're gonna save right here. And that will be the stream for tonight. So, huzzah. That's how you do it. This is how we do it. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for watching.